Guys, how's it going? This is Luke here from Next Level Gaming Guides, and I want to talk to you guys about two things in this episode for this Tuesday weekly episode. For you can win a Diablo 3 poster. The winner for the Diablo 3 poster from last week's episode is right down below, and go check it out down there. Got some information down there as well as some links that I want you guys to check out that I'm going to be covering in this video right here. And also, if you want to win a Diablo 3 poster this week, all you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Only subscribers can win, and I do check, guys. So this is what I wanted to show you here is in the auction house. The real money auction house has been implemented. There's been a lot of people talking about just, this and that about the auction house. Some people, have a hard time setting stuff up. Some people don't. I'm going to go ahead and go into it right now and just take a look at it. You can see that I've made $6 so far, and then I just sold an item for $30, an amulet that I had, and it's processing, and so it's processing to battle.net balance right now, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second here. Let's say you want to sell something, and let's see what kind of items I got here. Nothing too fancy. We'll just say these shoulders, for instance. Now we throw these up on the auction house, and you have two different ways that you can pay, that you can sell them for. You can sell them with battle.net, or you can sell them with PayPal. When you do it with battle.net, you're automatically going to get a dollar transaction fee there. And one problem is that a lot of people have been spamming the real money auction house because everybody wants to make money, right? But nobody wants to buy anything. Well, have been some rich people that have been buying some items here and there and whatever, and the prices are a little crazy in some cases. Sometimes they're extremely low, and sometimes they're extremely high, and they're selling on both ends of the spectrum. So it's important to remember that right now is the time to be selling stuff, guys. Not buying stuff, but selling stuff. So keep that in mind. You want to be selling like crazy. And let's say you want to do it like battle.net. Well, you're going to get this $1 fee, and let's take a look at these shoulders on the auction house right now. 70 all resist, 8% life, and we'll also put some strength on there. So let's go take a look. We'll go to armor, obviously. Shoulders, all resist, 70, and then we're going to do percent life. What was it, 8%, and then some strength. Okay, so let's see if we're right. Yeah, everything was good. We'll roll with that. Let's take a look on the auction house. The lowest one here is $11. Hey, look, I got lucky. Maybe make 10 bucks off of this. Not too bad. But there is a problem that I've been seeing with some items that, I'll show you right here. Let's say we're gonna search for something else. Let's look for a weapon. All right. So we'll go a weapon. Maybe let's switch it to weapon 2. We'll say a crossbow with attack speed on it. Okay, and let's look here. We're gonna do this so we can get rid of the max. Now this number right here, $1.25. This is the problem that's been making me really upset, because if you sell it with battle.net, you're gonna get charged $1. And so 25 cents, you're pretty much gonna make 25 cents. Now, obviously selling it for that much is not worth it. I'd rather sell it for gold or something like that on the auction house. And also, when you do the PayPal thing, it's going to prompt you this message right here. And it's going to say you need to set up PayPal, but it's not going to send you a direct link. What I've done for you guys is I put the link actually in the bottom description down below. Click it. It'll take you straight to the battle.net website. It's not some kind of scam. It's not any of that. You can even read it. It's the battle.net website. It'll take you there, and then you just log in and you set up your account. You do need to have a credit card on file, and you also need to have a mobile device on file, which I do not like. Let's say I'm going to put this up for $9, right? Let's say $10, just because that's how much that was going for, right? And I go to click it, it's going to give me this message right here, where it's going to send a code to my cell phone, and I don't like that. I mean, I paid for an authenticator, right? Why not utilize the authenticator? Why not make them have to click their authenticator when they do that? I really don't like that. That's why I've been using the battle.net thing. I mean, you get charged for the text message, but I mean, a lot of people have unlimited text. That's not really the problem. Right now, kind of want to say I'm in between phones. I don't really have a cell phone at this current moment. Um, I switched carriers when I moved up here, and I haven't hooked up with anybody yet, cell phone wise, and you know, just haven't got into it. So saving a little bit of money, not having a cell phone at this current moment. I make all my phone calls from my computer. Unfortunately, you have to have a cell phone in order to do the PayPal thing. You also have to have a PayPal account. I have a PayPal account, but some of you might not. So it's good to know all that information. And I'm going to talk in the next clips here about patch 1.0.3. And so stay tuned for that, guys. And if I could tell you one thing from this, just the main thing I want you to take from this is be careful the items you put on the auction house. Everything is going to come down in prices soon with patch 1.0.3. It's going to be a lot better quality items on the auction house, and I know how the economy works in games like this when they have auction houses, is that things start off really high and then they start coming down and coming down, coming down, coming down. So right now is the best time to sell, and I want you to remember that because that's why I'm selling stuff. That's why I've made like $36 so far, and I plan to make a lot more. So thanks for watching this portion here, and I'm going to skip right into the portion on the new patch that's coming out and give you my thoughts on that.
Alright, so patch 1.0.3, players were getting frustrated because they were having a hard time getting into the next areas. They were getting stuck in Act 1 or getting stuck in Act 2. Personally, it wasn't a problem for me. I've been farming everything in Inferno, Act 4, Act 3. It's not really that much of a problem for me, but I'm a little bit more experienced gamer than some people out there, and some people's classes give them kind of a disadvantage in certain aspects of the game. Now, I have put up a graph there for you, just kind of like so you can see while you're watching this gameplay and exactly the percentages and how things are going to work out. You have gear in the game that's eye level 60, 61, 62, and 63. Now, the eye level 60 stuff is just the regular gear that you can get anywhere in the game. It's not a big deal. Eye level 61, before you could only get in Hell Act 3 and 4, Inferno Act 1, and then I don't think you could even get it in Act 2. You can get it in Act 2. You can get it in pretty much every act. It wasn't really, that big of a deal. But that wasn't really gear that was taking people higher on. The I-62 and 63 is what's going to become more available. Now there's going to be a 2% chance in Hell of Act 3 and 4, 8% in Inferno Act 1, and then it's going to be 12% in Act 2, and it's also going to be a 16% in Act 3, 4. And then you can see all the numbers right down there. Now the biggest thing is that this is going to enable people to farm in Act 1 and Act 2 and really get some gear to help them progress on to Act 3 and Act 4. And, what is that going to mean? What's that going to mean for the auction house? Well, even a small increase like Inferno Act 1 getting 2% chance for I-63 stuff to drop, how many people play this game? How many people can do Inferno Act 1? Just about everybody, right? And just about everyone that plays this game, there's millions of people that play this game. So the auction house is going to be a lot more flooded with better quality items. So now, if you put something in the auction house that's worth, let's say $200, right? Let's talk about the real money auction house. And there's only 3 of them up there. What happens when there's 30 of them up there? That $200 doesn't matter anymore because someone's going to undercut that guy, and someone's going to undercut that guy, and someone's going to undercut that guy, and it's going to keep going down until it's down to $3, $4. So by them implementing this 1.0.3 patch, you're going to see the prices on everything drop. That's why it's important for you guys to get out there and farm the loot now, if you can, and sell that stuff on the auction house. Now, you are going to have a better opportunity to get some better items when this patch comes out, which I do like that. For me personally, it wasn't a factor, but it's always nice to have an easier, to make the game easier to farm. Why does it have to be extremely hard? Why does it have to be ridiculous? They have talked about in patch 1.03 that they're going to be trying to look at some more stuff. They want people to have 5 stacks of valor. I mean, if you're going to go farm, you're going to go kill elites, and you're going to go kill bosses, then you need to have 5 stacks of valor on. That's how you're going to up your chances of getting rares and better items and all that good stuff. They did release recently the fact that, like, if you had a barbarian in your group and he joined your group and, like, say there's 2 of you guys, well, the mobs would hit like twice as hard pretty much, just about, and So they took away that extra damage. They do have the health increase, but they took away that extra damage that the bosses and the elites and all the mobs would do. So that's something they did do if you didn't know that information, as well. And you know, with Real Money Auction House, just in closing, guys, those are my thoughts on everything. You know, be very cautious when you're putting stuff up on the auction house. You do have to, with the Blizzard website, you have to do your mobile phone thing instead of authenticator. You do have to have some kind of card on file, I guess, if you scam them or something like that. It's a little iffy in my opinion right now. I'm not a huge fan of the way they're doing the auction house right now. Things are all subject to change though. Whenever you watch one of my video, guys, I want you to look down below at the date the video is put out, because tomorrow something could be completely different because it is such a brand new game. I could be talking about farming, Act 1 like I did in a video not too long ago, and people started getting upset. They were watching my videos yesterday going, "You farm Act 1, you're a noob." No, I don't, but I did the third day the game was out. Look at the dates, guys. It's not very hard. You know, if you're watching my video for the first time, that's great. I welcome more people coming to my videos. My older subscribers, the ones that watch every single video, you guys are my core people. You guys watch all my videos. You hit that like button, and I do appreciate that. And you do know that I put out videos weekly. I put out videos daily sometimes. So things are subject to change. The auction house, in my opinion, is not going to go up in price. The prices that things are the most they are right now. They're only going to come down. So get out there, guys. Get selling. Get farming. And when patch 1.0.3 comes out, it's going to be a little bit easier to do that stuff. But the prices and everything are going to come down as well. So if you do have some items you are holding on to right now, try and sell them. The chance to buy items is going to be after the patch comes out. So don't buy anything right now. You need to sell stuff right now. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you're entering for the contest. I'm going to be giving out some stuff in future episodes as well. When I run out of posters, I'm probably going to make money on Diablo and maybe give out copies of the game Diablo, give out, maybe Mists of Pandaria expansions, stuff like that. My chances are a lot wider range now that I can make money on Diablo 3, and looking forward to it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.